What's up, guys? Kyle here with No Tie Required. All right, we're doing a crypto portfolio video today. All right, what would I do if I had $1,000 to put into the crypto market today? Okay, based on the way I see it today and where the market is at currently, what would I do if I had $1,000 that I was going to put into the market? And this is a question we get a lot. Okay, a lot of people wanting to know, what kind of portfolio should I be looking at? What are the projects that I should be doing? There's so many different cryptos out there. How do I know which ones to go into? Well, we're going to cover that in this video right now. But guys, before we jump into this, and I'm really excited to talk about all this in this video. This is a video we've wanted to make for a little while now. It seems like there is some desire for us to do that, so we're going to do that. Before we jump in though, guys, make sure to smash that like button if you like what we are talking about on here. If you like cryptocurrency, you're going to love where this channel is going, so make sure to smash that like button. Also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and turn on those notifications so you get notified every single time that we drop a new video. One last thing and then we'll jump right into it. First link in the description down below, guys, there is a crypto beginners course. Anybody that is brand new to crypto, if you want a little bit of extra help getting started, getting up and going, we have a brand new mini course that we just launched. First link in the description below. I promise it's not expensive. The whole goal is to get as much knowledge out there as possible for as inexpensively as we possibly can, because we want everybody to have more knowledge in this space. All right, it benefits everybody in my opinion. So that being said, let's jump in and let's talk about it. So we've got $1,000 to spend. Okay, typically I like to try to split that up among, really 4 or 5 projects, for that size of a portfolio. The more money we have, obviously, we've got a little bit more wiggle room. We've got a little bit more room to play. But for right now, we're really going to hone in on a few different projects that we kind of want to target and go a little bit deeper on those ones. Okay. So first and foremost, we've got Bitcoin. Let's get that pulled up here. All right, so you can see Bitcoin right now. Obviously, it's the granddaddy of them all. It's the one everybody knows about. It's viewed as a safe haven for a reason, and right now sitting below 58,000. It's been as high as like 62.5 somewhere in there. So it's obviously got some room to even get back to its previous all-time high. I believe it's going way higher than this, and I think everybody needs to have a solid stake in Bitcoin, no matter the size of your portfolio. You've got to have some Bitcoin in there. Not professional financial advice, of course, but I think that that's the safest bet in crypto. So I would take $400, 40% of your portfolio, and put it into Bitcoin first and foremost. Okay, that's your safe haven. Okay, that is where we're going to park 40% of our portfolio to make sure that 40% stays and grows ultimately. All right, so $400 of that $1,000 into Bitcoin. Let's go on to the next one. All right, next we're going to go with Ethereum. All right, so Ethereum, obviously number 2 in market cap. You guys all know I am super bullish on Ethereum. It's my number 1 pick for the entire year in terms of what I think will bring the most gains. That doesn't necessarily mean it's the safest one out of all of them. I do believe Bitcoin, because it's seen as a store of value, because all the institutional money is flowing so heavily into Bitcoin, obviously I think that's one that we have to have the largest stake in currently. Okay, right behind that though is Ethereum, and I would take $300, so 30%, and put that into Ethereum. So you can see 70% of our portfolio is the top 2 cryptos right there, for good reason. Okay, there's many reasons that I would consider these 2 to be the ones that you are must-haves. You should definitely have those. First and foremost, Bitcoin being the store of value, Ethereum being right behind that. It's got a huge use case. That's where a lot of the institutional money is going to start flowing into. Also, these 2 have been deemed by the SEC to not be securities, so they are safe havens. You know what? You don't have to worry about running into problems with those down the line or anything like that. Plus, I feel like they both have a ton of room to grow during this market. So between Ethereum and Bitcoin, $700, 70% of the portfolio going into the 2 of them right there. This is where things start to get fun though, as we look at what are we going to do with the last 30% of our portfolio. Let's take a look. All right, next up we have Cardano. Okay, so Cardano at number 6 right now in terms of overall market cap. Again, a very, very solid project. It's been dubbed the Ethereum killer along with Polkadot, which may or may not be showing up on this list as well. Absolutely, I would be investing into Cardano. I would take $100, so 10% of the remaining 30% that we have, or I'm sorry, 10% of the whole portfolio, a third of what we have remaining, into Cardano. So you've got $400 in Bitcoin, $300 in Ethereum, and $100 into Cardano. I believe that this is a safe play. I think that the fundamentals of this project are phenomenal. Okay, they may have the best fundamentals in all of crypto. They also may have the best CEO in all of crypto. It's debatable, but Charles Hoskinson knows what he's doing. Obviously, being one of the co-founders of Ethereum and then branching off and starting Cardano to fix a lot of Ethereum's problems carries a lot of weight within the crypto space. They have shot up like a rocket just this year alone. I mean, they've obviously have done it in the past as well, but I mean, take a look at where they came from really not that long ago. I mean, basically 10 cents all the way up to $1.24, $1.25 is what it was at earlier today. So I would take 10% of the overall portfolio, $100, and put that into Cardano. Let's move on. All right, next, guys, we have Chainlink, and I would be putting another 100 into Chainlink. Okay, anybody that watches this channel, you guys know I am super bullish on Chainlink. I believe this has the potential to reach the top 3 overall before the end of this bull cycle. I really do believe that. It's been a consistent performer for me. I bought in a while back, so I mean I've seen great gains on this project already, and I don't believe this is anywhere close to where this is ultimately going. They may have some of the best partnerships and best use cases in all of crypto. Part of the reason why I am so bullish on them, I really do believe that they have what it takes to at least crack that top 5, but I do believe that they could potentially challenge for that number 3 position in all of crypto. So I'm a huge fan of Link. Great DeFi project. It's one of my favorites. Digital oracles are going to be massive. They're going to be huge. And like I said, these guys have a phenomenal use case, but also phenomenal partnerships. Okay, so I would take $100, put it into Chainlink. Okay, so now at this point we have used up $900. We've got $100 left to go. What are we going to do with it? Let's take a look. All right, this is where things start to get fun because, guys, there's so many different ways that you could play this, and I am a huge fan of Polkadot, okay? DOT and Cardano and Ethereum all are great, okay? And I think everybody should own at least a piece of each one of them, okay? Out of all 3, I'm most bullish right now, okay? And this is based on right now. I'm most bullish out of Ethereum and then Cardano. Polkadot following closely behind both of them. So for this one right here, for these purposes, we're going to go $50 into Polkadot, okay? Out of the remaining 100 that we have left, we're going to go 50 into Polkadot, okay? So that'll leave us with $50 left. But guys, just know Polkadot, a phenomenal project. Again, it's been dubbed the Ethereum killer, very similar to Cardano. Similar fundamentals and stuff like that. It's an ecosystem-based project, smart contracts and everything built within the ecosystem, interoperability, all that good stuff. If you want to know more about DOT, definitely check out our videos that we have done on DOT. Guys, any of these projects we're talking about for that matter, check out our videos that we have done on them because they're all, they all go in depth on each one of these projects and what they are all about. But I would go $50 into Polkadot. I am very, very bullish on this project. I don't think they're quite there yet, okay? I think for this bull cycle, for right now, Ethereum is the best bet and Cardano is right behind it. However, ask me in 3 or 4 years, and it probably may change. It may be Cardano and Polkadot that I'm most bullish on. So, we're basing this all right here, right now. Okay, so $50 into Polkadot, that's going to leave us with $50 left over. What are we going to do with it? All right, guys, last but not least, Theta. I love Theta. We've covered them in a couple of videos on this channel, so again, definitely check those ones out. But I love Theta. Phenomenal use case, maybe one of the best use cases going, and they may have some of the most impressive team members, advisors, whatever you want to call them that there is. I mean, anytime that you have one of the co-founders of YouTube as an advisor for your project, that's massive, okay? Not only YouTube, they've got higher-ups from Twitch as well, okay? So it's a streaming-based service. I mean, they do a lot of different things. You can see down in here, media, collectibles, NFTs. I think that you have to have something like that in your portfolio, especially because not only do they have a great use case in one of the hottest sectors right now in crypto, but then they have some of the best partnerships, some of the best advisors and team members, and then they also have their mainnet. It did get pushed back a little bit, but their mainnet will be launching later this year. They were also recently granted a second patent, okay, for some stuff that they've been working on. So I love this project. I think that it's got a ton of room to grow. Excuse me. It has really shot up here over the last little bit, but I don't think it's anywhere near where it's going to ultimately go. So that would be the last 50 that I would put in. So guys, overall, what you notice with this right here is a lot of these are safer picks, okay? With $1,000, I'm not saying that that's a bad budget, okay? Because that's probably one of the more popular amounts that people want to start with is $1,000. The less money that you have, here's what I will say, the less money that you have to put into it, the safer that we want to go, at least in my opinion. Guys, this is not professional financial advice, but in my opinion, we want to play it safe because there's a little less wiggle room. Okay, there's less room for error with $1,000 than there is with $10,000. That's just the way it is. But that doesn't mean that you can't grow a sizable portfolio starting with $1,000. You absolutely can, but it's imperative to pick the right projects. And also, again, guys, know when to take profits, okay? Know when to, as the song says, know when to hold them, know when to fold them. So, guys, with that being said, that's how I would be investing $1,000 today if I was just getting started. And with that being said, we'll catch you in the next one.